Is it soup yet?
Hey, it's time for Thursday Night Soup.
Hot
Join
soup.
Doc, co-host Jeff Kendall,
That's
and many
me.
other famous celebrities as we discuss music, movies,
We do have
and just
celebrities.
plain cause
Oh, yeah.
havoc across the internet. And
And
now,
moose.
get ready.
Don't you like
Let's
celebrities?
welcome Doc Dacus.
Yeah. Ooh.
I want my Thursday night soup now!
Hi. It is Thursday. It's time for Thursday Night Soup, the show that everyone waits for all week. Here we are. And I'm Doc. And here's my new co-host, Jeff Kendall. Oh, wait, no. What? Something's wrong here.
Jeff Kendall.
No.
I'm
This
that
is
other
Tim-
guy that causes trouble
This-
everywhere he goes.
This is Tim Allen. Oh, and you know what? I had to fire Jeff Kendall. he was late for the show, so I had to fire him. Oh no, there he is.
I'm here.
He's there. He's everywhere.
And Ace is too. Say hi, Ace.
That's good.
Ace, say hi. Ace says hello.
We can't have a show without a cat.
Yes.
That's true. No, we're gonna put you back in your spot. There
Just
you go.
put us back in our proper.
But-
Yeah.
yeah, let's check and see if there's anybody watching. Oh look, there's James Farley is here.
Yeah. Hey, James.
Easy
Amazing
Mick
Mick.
is there.
And Gary Wilkerson. Hope you feel better, Gary.
Yeah, I hope you're better, Gary.
Yeah, hope you're feeling better, man.
Yes. Oh, and it's King Farley again.
Hi,
Hi, Ken.
James.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's cool. And to all of you people who have joined us, I clicked on you. Come on.
I bid you welcome.
Was I just muted? Whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I don't know. I hit wrong buttons just constantly. Jeez. Okay, so anyway, yeah, here we are. Big show tonight, right?
It's Thursday. Yes.
Oh, good. Gary's feeling much better.
I'm
And
glad.
hello,
Good,
Mama
Gary.
Wilkerson, if you're watching.
Yeah, hi, Mama Wilkerson, if you're listening. And my son got a deal on his phone. My copy of one, whatever it's called, the McCartney thing.
Oh, One Hand Cry.
It's on the way. So I
Ooh.
might get it Sunday. I might not. We'll see. So
Right, yes. I thought you were getting the Mind Games thing.
I'm getting it next month.
Oh,
It comes out in July.
Oh, that's
Kinetic
true.
Weapon comes down in June. So.
being that Joe's showing it, I think it's already out. So,
Well, the Lennons gave him the deal. So
That's quite all right. Well, a lot of people missed it, and you
you're
didn't.
going to forgive him.
In my humble opinion, it didn't miss that much.
I didn't know you
Other
were
people
on. I
seem
would
to have
have.
liked it, so I'm glad of that. But yeah.
I didn't know you were on, or I would have stayed up and watched it.
Well, I was gonna go on to Spin Records. It's a long story. I couldn't get my setup working. I couldn't get my turntable and my computer working at the same time.
Mm. He was having a loss of power. So he
Yeah,
had to
so-
run out and get a new power
'cause
burner.
I wanted to play trashed records, so I got this little Victrola turntable thing working. I had it for a couple of years, and I didn't come with a power cord, and I could never get it working. And I got it working, and I'm like, I can play 78s and trash 45s, and because I got a new turntable and a new setup, and I don't want to play,
Right.
45s from a pile with no sleeves on it. Not yet,
Oh.
anyway. So that's what I was gonna do, and I couldn't get it to work, and I got friends came up and saved me, and I'm grateful to them. And
You weren't going
Yeah.
to play records from that guy that brings a stash of records to Joe's record store.
Yeah, the guy that. Yeah, he always looks like he's gonna cry. You know?
Oh yeah, but last time I seen him, he had a
Yeah.
good stack of records.
Yeah,
I was like,
Mikey Taft
No,
going through him
no.
real quick. But
this
don't
looks
you
like
look
one round of the band. No.
don't you see the look on his face? It's just like,
What do you mean it's rejected?
yeah.
I had to dive into that dumpster for
And get those records.
Oh, jeez, this is not worth it. Oh.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Well,
well,
yeah, half the
Yes,
time they put
Dave.
records out at the street.
No.
They might be all his. Because does he ever take them back? Like, yeah, sorry. Leave with the same batch of crap.
They'll bring the same stuff back.
Yeah.
Yes. James, I went to my thrift store. They got in like this ton of, they had hundreds of them, like power strips for $5, and
Mhm.
they got them in like a week before. And I'm like, I looked at them and I'm like, I don't really need one. And then of course I needed one within a week.
Yeah.
So I went back the next day and I bought a power strip, and
He's got a power strip, but he's got no records.
I got a power
Yeah, no
strip.
records. Yes, I finished off the. There was only 3 bowls worth in there.
Are you sure you didn't get some like shredded wheat and kind of scrunch them up and
Oh, they come already crunched.
always crunched up? Okay.
Pre-crunched. Yes.
Did you like my suggestion, Doc? I think that was a good suggestion. You remember it?
I'm trying to think. Remind me.
Because you said
I suggested shredded Captain Crunch.
Oh,
there you go.
Because then you're getting all the flavor and none of the blood.
none of the.
Yeah, the bleeding gums. Yeah, and that
Yeah,
stuff.
shredded Captain Crunch.
Mhm.
Yeah, look at that. Tim is a owl, night owl.
Mhm.
You know,
I didn't
3
stay
a.m.
on past that. I stayed on to what, 3:30 or something, and I wanted to go to bed earlier than that because I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and I wanted to be awake and not miss it. And my last one, and it only lasted like a minute, which is a great sign. When your doctor appointments only lasts a minute, it's terrible because you're paying the guy the same amount of money, but still you're in, you're out, you're done.
Okay, you're good.
and-
Bye. Let's see. You're good. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
I was
so-
actually dreaming of puppies that night.
so,
Puppies.
yes.
You know, really sad dream where puppies were starving and dying, and look at all. And then one of them happened to be still alive. Was a little white furry one with little pink and blue spots on it.
Mhm.
And I went, my goodness, a live puppy. So I grabbed it and I took it home and I was feeding it and I turned my back on him and looked back and he was gone. And where'd the puppy go? And some other dog had picked it up by its tail and was taking it away. Come back with my. I woke up.
Sounds like a Disney film.
I don't know. I don't know.
Call it Doc and the Puppies.
I don't know where these things come
Oh,
from.
Sheba, come back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know when. Soon I'm gonna try it again. On my little trash turntable and my little trash setup. It won't sound as good as it normally does. It'll be much tinier, lot less bass, but
If you have a tin ear, you'll be okay.
it is what it is. But I want to be able to play some. I might even play some album tracks. I might just play
Hot.
any-
Where I am, it's hot.
It's hot here. It was
Yeah.
90 today.
Oh, 93 today.
90 today.
Oh, it was nice here. I don't think it was 90, but compared to we barely hit 70 the last few days, so it was nice.
I think tomorrow's going to be like 96.
Why I went for a drive.
So,
I decided to go for my first drive in like 3.5 years today.
Ever since she broke out of mom jail.
got out of mom jail.
Mm-hmm.
That's
But now-
good. Yeah.
Going out to see the world.
So, since you got out of mom jail, did she come visit you? Mom
She's
could come to Tim
Come a
jail?
couple times.
Okay.
Are you all right, Timmy? You gonna be okay? Yes, Mom. I've got my black and white movies.
Yeah.
But what? It doesn't sound good now. What does that mean?
He's
no.
talking about my setup. No, I'm using a cheap turntable with a ceramic cartridge, so it's
Mhm.
it's not gonna have a lot of bass or anything because I can't imagine it sounds good over the mic anyway, but I don't know. I haven't ever heard it. But anyway, I can play 78s, and I can play filthy records, and I can,
Filthy records.
I have a stack of
Ooh.
45s that I go through that's behind me that doesn't have sleeves or anything. I'll play a lot of those. I'll play some
Well, if they're
78s,
filthy,
maybe a
if you
couple
thought of
album
washing
tracks.
them, put them through the washing machine. See if you can clean them up a bit.
He needs to talk to that guy who goes into
I can't
Infinity
clean them, but
with
is it
those
worth
45s
it? You know,
get them from him.
is it worth it? Is it worth my time to clean them?
Oh no.
Oh, now what? The Stanley Cup, is that hockey or is that what?
No, that's a dog racing.
Oh yeah. Okay. All I know-
One of those questions that Americans don't answer. What is the Stanley Cup?
Mhm. Oh, hockey. Okay, it's hockey. Hmm.
Yes. Hockey is one of the 4 major sports, you know.
And they
I don't know. I don't know why they play for Stanley's Cup every year, though. They should just give it back to the poor guy. He probably needs it.
Oh, he died
Yeah.
long ago. And he donated it too.
I thought hockey season was wintertime because you don't have
Well,
to freeze
but,
the water or the freeze
You get
over
all
the.
these extra
yeah.
teams,
Hockey
you
season
know.
is like NASCAR.
Okay.
Hockey season ends in like July and starts up again August, and NASCAR does the same thing. It's like
I know exactly. It's like yeah. Stanley Cup is a huge thermos. Yeah, you can. I've seen people
Not
like
too much.
baptize their babies in it. Crazy. Yeah.
Mhm.
Is the Stanley Cup something to do with tools? No.
Oh yeah, let's think and come to Stanley and get a free wrench or something.
Oh look, I got a screwdriver. Yes.
Got a
Power
wrench.
tool.
Yeah, got a screwdriver.
But yeah, look, even with baseball, I'm finding it hard to pay attention because Detroit's not doing so hot right now. So it's like futile. Like, oh boy, I'm going to be a Tigers fan this year. And what they
Yeah.
lost again? They lost again. Oh well, wait till next
Yeah.
year.
Well, I've got a ways to go. I'm into college football, and my team has joined. Went from the Big 8 to the SEC. So we'll have to see what happens this fall.
So is that going to change things a lot?
Yeah, they play different teams. Mm-hmm.
So anyway, if the Panthers win tonight, it's
Over
all
for
over for Edmonton. Ooh.
Okay.
So what is it like 2-0 or something like that? I have not been paying attention because exactly if Detroit's not in it, who cares?
Right.
Try being a Reds fan.
So do the hockey players get them sticks and try to beat each other with them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so it's
2-0. Okay.
Panthers against the Warriors. Yes.
Okay.
Is the Panthers a team from Japan? What? I don't know.
No. Oh, I didn't ask you, Doc. How was your Domino's Tuesday night?
Got canceled.
Oh,
I know.
you did so okay.
I know.
I was just going to tell Steve that you weren't going to be there because you're going to do Domino's, and here comes Doc. So okay, I guess
I know, 'cause we decided not to do it tonight. Nobody wanted to come. Oh, all right.
the guy with the Domino's forgot him. Probably left him at home.
Yeah.
I would have said nobody wants to come because you're playing dominoes.
We can do tiddlywinks instead. Nah, thanks. We'll just quit. Never mind.
Not a hockey team anymore. They have a pro basketball team, the Oklahoma City Thunder, whatever it is. Yeah, they had the Oklahoma Ice Oilers or from Tulsa or somewhere for years. I don't have them anymore. I don't think.
Wow.
Oh, quit!
Cat wants to go outside and make babies.
I know, and the vet is behind, so I have another week of that guy running through the apartment.
Jeez.
You see, there's only one vet in my town, and we could drive him up to Oklahoma City, but he'd have to stay overnight. So we don't want to do that. We'll probably just wait, and So.
Yeah. I am so jealous of James Farley. He's going to go play Kerplunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to like those old games though. That and Tippet and Hands Down.
Kerplunk. Okay.
You know, those. Yeah, Joe said, "Let that cat out."
He's doing something in there. So
Give him a ball to play with. Or
he
something.
has one. He has them.
But he wants to go outside and
He wants to go mount his sister, and my son doesn't want him to do that. So
because then you end up with
have lots more cats. So, yeah. So
Yeesh. This is taking too long.
I know it is.
Just go to the kitchen and get something out of the drawer.
Right. But anybody else get anything? In any new bargoons? Anything in the thrift store?
I went to the Goodwill today and they had rows of Harry Connick Jr. And ow.
Mm-hmm.
But they did have
pretty good, but
what they did have was a couple Blu-rays of 2 of the latest Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh look, The Force Awakens and one of the other ones. I'm saying like, I don't have those, and I'm never gonna watch these. I don't even like the new Star Wars.
Put them back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my son bought Steelbook Blu-rays of the first 6, and they're going on eBay for like $350 a pop.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So.
And I watched my daily episode of Lost in Space for dinner tonight.
Oh yeah.
I give you a hint of which episode it was.
Which one was it?
Arr,
The pirate one. That one, I can't tell them. He's the guy who murdered his family and then killed himself. What's his name?
I don't know.
That's okay. Oh yeah, great show, isn't it?
Hey.
Mm-hmm. So is Barnabas showed up yet? Because he was a little girl. Barnabas was a neighbor of Doc for you. He was from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. So.
Oh yeah, he's a neighbor of mine for sure.
Yeah. Well, he was a neighbor. He's
like 4 hours away.
Yeah.
He's a neighbor. Hey.
Okay. Well, that's awful close. Yeah. Willie's going to go find him in the mausoleum, and there's going to be a hand, and there's a ways because the hand was one of the producers because Barnabas had not been cast yet.
Ooh.
So
it's like the hand.
It was somebody else goes, and then you wait, and here comes Barnabas, and I guess kind of toothy, and
Until then, he's just a hand.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Hello, Thing."
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Thing.
Mm-hmm. Would you find anything new, Tim?
I got one book, but I didn't get it at the thrift store. I got it at
Ollie's.
The 4th one of the series that I bought a couple weeks ago that my Ollie's didn't have, but this other Ollie's did have. I'm like, oh,
it could have been Star Trekker. He's looking for a second job. He had to leave Bewitched because his back problem. So he'd lay there and just grab, be the hand.
We hired Dick York's hand.
Yeah, Dick York's hand. Yeah. Well, I gambled $1 and I bought a CD, and it's called Walk on the Wild Side, the best of Lou Reed.
Look at that.
I'm sure this is one of Joe Mayo's favorites. And he's had a long recording career. He had 1 platinum single. And guess what? I bet you can't tell me what it is. Walk on the Wild Side. Yeah. And yes, you look, and the compact, get out of here. The compact disc is in there. So this was $1, so I got one. And that's it.
$1.
Good stuff. I don't know if they're on there, but Vicious is a really good song, and So Satellite of Love. I don't know if they're on there. But
Satellite of Love is. They've released several different best stuff. This
I know that's
in
the
the
first.
70s.
That's the first one. Yeah. But Vicious is on the same album as Walk on the Wild Side.
Oh, okay.
So it's just the right time period. I don't know if it made it. I guess it didn't. Great song though.
But that was all. So yeah.
I wasn't about to buy any Harry Connick Jr. So
Well,
That's all there was.
just about songs for kids with flat feet. I don't know.
Mine had nothing. I went to one I hadn't been doing like 4 years. I took like a 45-minute drive today and found nothing at my Salvation Army. At that Salvation Army, nothing. The prices were high, and there's tons and tons and CDs and movies. And I found one movie I could have bought, and I just decided not to. One record I could have bought, and I just decided not to. No CDs I could have bought, and I'm like, all right.
Damn, I'm going to Chick-fil-A.
I'm not getting in line for $2.
I might as well go.
They're okay, you know. I want something to grab me, otherwise it's not worth it. But then I went to Ollie's.
Uh-oh.
And at Ollie's, I found this, which I bought the Abbey Road one, the White Album and Sgt. Pepper's, but mine did not have this one.
I have heard of that.
Ollie's had this one. So for $5, I got the fourth in the Beatles. They're edited by Spicer, but he didn't. He wrote some of it. It's like gathered stuff.
Yeah,
gathered stuff. So anyway, I'm mostly through with the Pepper one.
Yeah, to take a trip out to Chicago, you can get it signed by Bruce.
Yeah, you can get it signed. I bet he'll sign them all.
Yeah, but not for $5.
Yeah, maybe not for $5.
Well, yeah, but you get your money's worth because he's signs.
I know.
It'll take him 20 minutes to write his name.
I know. If I want to watch him sign all 4 of them, I better speed up the video.
Go for the weekend. Yeah.
Well, actually, Chuck Norris signs pretty slowly too. He said, "Oh, you want me to sign C?"
Yeah.
And you know that it's not just a, it's like, yeah, it's a C and an H and a U, and he signs it really nice. Yes. So and remember, he's only like 5'1", so
The little guy
only a little guy.
has to stand. He does his karate kicks. He's standing on a big box. Or something.
I think he uses a trampoline.
That's a good idea. Bounce up,
Run and then swing and then get that roundhouse kick in.
You do that.
Camera only needs to show you this.
Yeah, do his karate moves.
Yeah, they don't need to show what he's bouncing off of. So.
Yeah. So we don't have to do that.
Yeah. So, yeah, signatures and autographs are a big thing if you can get a hold of them. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, just like my big autograph from last February was getting the autograph of Beetle Brad.
There you go.
Oh, and I got Mickey Dolenz too.
Mickey Dolenz as well.
Yeah, and he didn't waste any time.
So
Next.
When you got Beetle Brad's autograph, was it an honor?
It was. It was a definite honor.
Yeah, I've seen Mickey Dolenz a couple of times with some of these other guys, but never close enough to get an autograph. So.
Oh, geez.
Oh, well.
You say, "Hi, Mick. Hi, Mick."
Hi, Mick. Yeah. I was real close to him because he was at a concert and he actually jumped down to say hi to a couple of fans and had to jump back up because he was being mobbed. So right in the middle of a song. Yeah.
He's not doing that these days.
That was 86, so yeah.
That's a full
and now that he is 86, he's not doing that anymore.
It was in black Sharpie.
Black Sharpie, okay.
Although I know he likes colors, but no, it was a black Sharpie.
Oh, he's busy.
Did he autograph it on both sides?
No, one side. It was so fantastic. Thank you. And it was for free too.
Wow.
Oh, that's good.
What place were you in line and how long did you have to wait?
I was first in line, so I didn't have to wait very long.
Wow, that's great.
Good.
It It was great. I know it was great. Yeah. So, I'm like, yeah, I got it. Yeah. You know, so I am
You
proud.
know,
to have
just
it.
the way Beetle Brad, if you're watching, you could come up and join us.
Yeah, he could, but
Yes. We
I
have
don't
3
I
open
don't think he's around.
spots.
I think he's around.
So, yes.
Yeah, he might be running his trains or something.
You know, playing with his trains or listening to music.
You know, like it, if it's 90 here, imagine what it is down south.
Hmm.
So
These days it might not be. It's been cool in California for the last month.
Yeah.
So who knows?
I don't
you
think
know?
California gets that.
Hmm.
I can check it right here.
Why don't you check it right there?
Why don't I check it? See what the temperature is in Los Angeles.
California.
Yeah, 76.
Oh, okay.
76.
No, not too bad.
Well, that's freezing for them. They're wearing parkas and boots.
Hmm.
76.
Oh wow, it's a real
43.
43 and tuck, tuck, tuck.
Well, that's ain't too bad.
Yeah, wow.
Summer.
Captain
Summer has landed in Chucky Upchuck.
It has. It has.
And I was just driving back to get my son's food, and we have a homeless guy who lives on a bench of a business that's closed up. So he's living on this bench, and it's like 6 o'clock my time. He's already in his sleeping bag. He's looks like he's reading something, so he's
Wow.
going to have a easy.
Probably reading the Bruce Spicer book.
Might be. Yeah.
Could be.
Mhm.
The video I saw was just words on a screen. Is there
I've,
something
I've
else?
seen something. I don't know what it was. Yeah.
It seems like I saw it and instantly forgot it.
Mhm.
I don't remember it at all.
I remember seeing something, but it just had words flying by on a screen and going like, yeah, okay, I guess I can sing along, but it didn't, make me go, ooh, that's neat. So I guess we have, but apparently it was like in one eye, out the other. So
I just remembered I got something else.
ooh, what do you got? Ooh.
What?
The latest by
The
the week.
Weeklings, Raspberry Park. Wow.
This is like their best album for me. This is a fantastic record. And it's called Raspberry Park. So guess what color vinyl it's on?
Lemon.
Raspberry color?
Yeah, yellow. Why wouldn't you
Oh.
put Raspberry Park on yellow vinyl? I'm like,
Yeah.
Isn't that dumb?
but anyway, yeah, the Weeklings new album is I heard like 6 months before it came out, they released the first song from it, Brian Jones, and I'm like, this is amazing. It doesn't sound like the Weeklings that much. It's not very power poppy. It's almost blues. It's about Brian Jones, and it was great. And then I've heard like 3 or 4 other. I've heard the whole thing now, but before it came out, I heard 3 or 4 other albums, and it's just great stuff. Great band.
Yeah.
Yes. James Farley says the only
Beatles are
book
coming.
he has is the Beatles are coming.
I have. That's the only real one I have. These are like I said, compilation books. He's also done Let It Be books, and that are bigger and thicker. And he's averaged 200 pages probably, and there's fan stories in there and other authors in there. They're more compilation books. Just to get the feeling of what it was like when these albums came out, more than a review of the album or how it was made.
Oh,
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
was.
those books are good. I was watching this morning the Andrew Dixon video, and apparently he got a copy of the Lennon Mind Games set from the
He
Lennon
got one too, huh?
family. Yes, he got one too. So.
Well, I'm not hearing very good things about it.
Well, I mean, you see, Doc, it's not one of his better albums, but it's there. It's a John album, and I feel like I need to pick it up. And after Mind Game, there's just a couple more. So
Only a few people have heard it, so I made a new mix of Mind Games today.
Mhm.
I was looking for a way to kill 5 minutes, so I remixed. I just took. They've been doing on YouTube the Elemental
Oh yeah.
tracks, and they had one for Mind Games, which was just piano, bass, maybe one other instrument, and vocal. And I just laid that over the original version, and it's actually, I think it improved it. I think it's my favorite version of Mind
It's
Games
the
now.
version. You
Mhm.
haven't
Is this version that I made today of Mind Games? It's really
Yeah,
good.
that's right.
His voice has a nice. His voice is really up front because there's
Mhm.
two vocals, and it's even more, slightly more spacey and echoey than it normally is because there's two vocals on it. It's
Mhm.
it's good. I like it.
Yeah, because I was seeing a Star Trekker said I like to see Walls and Bridges is next, and then Rock and Roll, and then you have
Well,
Double Fantasy, and
sometime
then
in New York City might still come out.
yeah, and that one too.
Nobody has said that it's not, and Sean
And
worked
then
on that
what?
a long time. So
You think
that
they're going to
still
put
come
out a after all this is done? Will maybe have a John Lennon anthology part 2, maybe
Well, then
demos
go back
or
to Save the Fish or something.
No, I
maybe
don't
the
think there'll
singles.
be an anthology too, because he's
Mhm.
putting so much on these
Yeah,
that you know there won't
Yep.
be anything left.
yeah.
Well, I was thinking of getting this Mind Games thing, but after watching Joe Mayo's review on it, I don't know now. So, like, if like it's true when you listen to an album for like 50 years and heard every song the way it's been presented, and then get that cat, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, where are the horns, or where is this?
Yeah.
The things are
But
missing.
you
And
have the old version. I like new versions.
I
I
might as
mean,
well just keep the old version and not even go for the new.
then don't buy it if you're not interested. But
Mhm.
what's the point of putting out a new version of the song that is exactly like the old version? A, it's not a
Well,
new version,
well, yeah,
and
but
there's
so,
no
like
point in
the
it.
vocals are better. You know,
Mhm.
that's a buried in the mix. That's the main thing. But then when you listen to it and going, isn't there, or there's a guitar part here that's way up that never was before. What's that about? And Meat City got cut off or something. So I don't know. It's everything that Joe said that.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought
Divorce.
I forget his
I wanted
name. I thought the
divorce.
guy that works on the Lennon stuff
Yeah.
is everybody's god. They want him instead of Giles. Now all of a sudden he's the villain now. I'm confused about this.
I don't mind them fixing the voice, but
Mhm.
like don't ruin the rest of the stuff. You know.
Well, they did that. They did that in the early 2000s. Buy that Mind Games then. That Mind Games is the best you. I think that
Oh,
Mind
that was
Games
a
is
good
going to
one.
be topped
Yeah,
anyway. No matter every one of those is going to
I have
be
one of
is
those.
the best version of
Mhm.
those. So just buy those.
2002 or something.
Well, they
Yeah.
started in about 2000 and one a year or something like that. So yeah, those are, get those. But
Yeah. But I'm
I
going to
don't
pick
know
up
why
the
you
CD set.
buy
So,
something
yeah.
that's a new remix and then you complain that it's a new remix. That doesn't make sense to me.
Mix
It
it
never
the way
has.
you want.
Well,
Mhm.
If you don't like the horns here, if you do like the horns here, or you don't like the, well, what else? I actually made notes because I wanted to refer it. Like one day at a time, the horns are removed. If you're used to the horns for the last 50 years and you're listening to this and the horns are gone, that's a
Mhm.
major omission.
Okay.
Joe's coming up.
Joe is joining us.
He's gonna join me in fighting.
Fight it out about my.
We are
no,
going
he's
to have
beside you and
Yeah.
go against me, but that's okay.
no. Yeah, we're busy tonight.
Yeah, we are busy tonight.
Look
Yeah.
how busy we are. We're
Yes,
we're
we are.
fixing toilets. We're
We are.
Yeah, I know. So, but yeah,
But what I've heard, Doc, I like it. So So we'll see what
I
happens.
just I don't want a whole CD of the elemental mixes unless I was gonna mix a new one, but I can just do that on YouTube. I don't actually need them. I can do that good enough on YouTube. I don't need to buy them.
Yeah, see, John likes saxophones
Yeah.
and horns and stuff.
Mhm.
So what right do they have to take them out? But then, like he doesn't like his voice, so he
Yeah.
has it down low in the mix. So what right have we to go against his wishes?
Exactly.
You know?
Everything has to be okayed by Sean, and that's the best you're gonna do. So
Well, they got to put out product though. They got to do something to it to make it new and improved. But a lot of times, this new and improved aren't.
but I missed Joe's stream, and I haven't had time to go back and watch it, so I don't know what he said about it.
Well, when he gets here, he'll tell you all about it. He's up there someplace.
In the ether.
So,
Well, it's coming out next month, I guess. So
yeah, here he comes. Here he comes.
here comes Joe.
Yeah, here he comes.
Yeah. So let's talk about it. Whatever you just wanted to discuss or whatnot, and Tim in particular.
I knew it. I told you.
Well, what do you think I'm up here for? Saying things like that, that you don't even know about it.
True. It's true. How do you
What?
call it a remix if it sounds exactly like the version that you used
Listen.
to? It's not. It's not.
Listen. You think you know
it's an
everything all
issue.
the time, Tim. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of remixes I've heard that are remixed, but they still stay true to the originals.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And they sound like clearer and stuff, but they don't take a lot of liberties and remove things and add new things.
Well, that to me, that's a remaster. That's not a remix.
Well, they call them remixes. Talk to them. The other thing is, I had the other ones. I like what they did on, like the Plastic Ono Band and what they did with Imagine. How was I to know, what they're going to do unless you hear it? You say, well, why would you buy it for? Well, for one thing, I'm a completist, so I have it no matter what. And the other thing is, it's free. I was given it free. And the other thing is, I have to hear it first to know if I'm going to like this particular mix. I've liked the other ones so far, so who knew?
Mhm. But after 4 times, you decided, well, it's okay, but you probably would rather have the old version anyway.
I'm starting to come around to it because I've listened to it several times.
Mhm.
But it's not the album that people are going to expect if you're an old timer, if you grew up with it. Maybe new people that never heard it will, they don't
They
know
won't know
anything.
the difference.
They won't know the difference and everything. But I don't appreciate them, like you said. I heard as I was coming up, say them. I mean, and I didn't even know who did this. If it was the same guy, if it was Paul Hicks or if it's Sean. I don't know who it is. I have to look, but I didn't appreciate them taking the horns off, like you were saying, one day at a time.
Mhm.
It happened with Steel and Glass would give me some truth, and I didn't like that either, and I said so. And still, Sean contacted me, and we talked anyway about that. So,
Well, Sean likes when you give a little critique and
yeah,
Makes
I'm going to
sense.
give critiques.
gives him ideas for the future.
Hello,
Although,
Steven.
when you talk about removing instruments and putting up instruments that were never up before, in the mix, it kind of removes you from
That's what
From
makes it a
the-
remix.
enjoying it.
Well, he seems like you're very adamant about your sayings. I know, and you're entitled to them, just as anybody here is. But what can I say? That's why it's a remix. Well, I've just got done telling you there's remixes, and the remixes, I don't know, sometimes not bad, or bad or good.
I don't want my songs tampered with that much that they take away instruments that are familiar. It's no worse than back when they put out the White Album.
I want to get one thing straight. I want to say I don't want to fight with Day Tripper. This Day Tripper is I'm going to say something. You're a moron, Craigers. Day Tripper. You come on here. We do this to other people too. You deliberately ignore somebody else. You make a point. See, he says, "Hey Doc, hey Jeff, hey Tim." Then he comes back later and accentuates. It's always good to see you, Doc and Jeff and Tim. It's like, look, let me tell you something that happened with this guy once. All right, because we're gonna call this out.
Okay.
All right, one time, this is going back a few years now. Day Tripper was always like on my things and my chats and everything. One day, he said to me something like, or he said to Tom Hagnotti, Mayo's right about you. And Tom contacted me. He said, "What did he mean by that?" I said, "I have no idea," which I don't. I have no clue what he means by that. So I contacted Day Tripper and I said, "What did you say that? Tom thought I was saying something about it. What were you referencing to?" He goes, "Oh, nothing. Forget it. Forget it. It was nothing. It was nothing." I said, "Oh, because that could start trouble. I didn't say anything." And he never talked to me again. That's the whole story. And then when he comes on, he loves to do that. He loves to like bounce around and ignore people. Sometimes, usually, just drops that altogether if I'm on. But I'm just telling you what it is. I think it's silly. That's just the fisticuffs, I guess you talk about from time to time.
Fisticuffs all the time. We had
Hey,
fisticuffs
got to get some life.
before we even started. Happens all the time.
But anyway, I don't know what
It
other
happens.
questions were asked or pondered about the Lennon thing. Let me know.
I'm looking forward to it myself. What I've heard, I like it. So, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people saying that. What'd you hear on YouTube?
I think so. Yeah. 3 or 4 things.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm also looking forward to this Paul McCartney thing, and I'm getting it for Father's Day here, hopefully by Sunday. So, but I was asking Doc and the other guys, what are they going to do when they run out of records to release?
Start over.
Or they start at the beginning?
Yeah,
again?
yeah. Start over again.
He didn't. There's 8.
Like if you don't like the 2024 Mind Games, just wait 10 years. There'll be another one.
Have we? Yeah. Well, I was just wondering.
Try it again.
I never feed the trolls, but Peter Boothroyd. But I don't consider Day Tripper a troll. I don't consider him a troll.
A gremlin?
There's a difference.
Oh, well.
He's just got a bone to pick, or he's got a bug up his butt, or something. I didn't do anything to him; he did it to me. So I don't understand why he's got a bug up, or because I asked him, "Why would you say such a thing?" And I cornered him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeff, do your kitties like their food remixed?
They just like to eat it. So I put it in. You see, if I don't put it out, they'll tear into the bag where the food is. I'll wake up in the morning, there'll be a mess. So I put some food out, when I go to bed.
You should be locking it up or putting it someplace where they can't.
Well, I do. I had some certain kind of cat food in the cabinet. They got it out of the cabinet and decided to have some during the night.
Party!
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. But I smelled skunk weed. I guess I was mistaken. So.
You must have some awfully smart kitties.
Yeah.
They can break into a cupboard and get the food out and spread it around. Come on, everybody! Look, we got. We're having a whole.
Yeah, but I'm also, like I said, I'm looking forward to this one-hand clapping when it comes out.
Yeah, I'm supposed to get it tomorrow. I wanted to get it today, but
Yes, Tim.
Clapping.
One hand clapping.
Yeah.
One hand clapping.
Okay.
Can't really hear it because it's one hand clapping.
Well, mine's on the way, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I don't know. It's just another live album. I'm not interested.
It's not a live album. It's studio recording. It's not a live album.
Well, I don't know what it is then. Oh dear.
Yeah, I agree.
That's nice. I could give a crap what anybody else does or says on their channel. Good for them.
I agree.
Have a nice life. Whatever makes you happy.
Oh, well.
I'm missing. What was that in reference to? I missed it.
Which was that?
What people say in their chats. So you were saying that Tim was referring to something.
Oh,
you
now,
made it up.
don't be starting stuff, Peter. We all
Oh,
like
I
you
see.
here.
Oh, I see.
Don't,
What you, okay, I missed.
don't be starting stuff because there's stuff going on. There's always stuff going on. And
Oh yeah.
tease me off, and everybody knows it. And
Mhm.
stop.
In fact,
Grow
Tim
up.
may be having another show after this
Yeah, I
one.
might have to
Honestly,
because
grow up.
I might have to look into that guy too because he's making trouble. He does. He makes trouble, Richard too. Sorry, Richard, you do. Okay, you've been a real wise guy to me, and I've been letting you stay around a long time without blocking you. I blocked you. I've unblocked you. Now, right currently, you're not blocked, but you keep starting stuff. Why? You know.
It's fun.
I just don't know why people are hateful. As a matter of fact, I was watching another stream this morning, and I'm not going to say who it is, and that one pre-code guy is back up again.
Oh no. Oh.
Yeah, he's got another name now. I know,
Of course, you know. I don't. Let's go back to yelling at each other about mind games. I don't want to talk about this.
Okay, we won't talk about
Well,
it.
neither do I, but that's life. And unfortunately, when you're online, even if you stay in your own lane, it's inevitable. People pick on you and stuff. You know, it just
But it
happens.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They
All
have
right,
the right to
Tim.
do whatever they want. It doesn't matter.
I do like that one reissue of Mind Games I had that had the bonus tracks. It sounded really good. So hopefully this one.
Yeah, well,
Probably the 2004 or 5, whatever it
Yeah.
was. That's
'Cause it
that's
and,
the best series they've ever done in Lennon, in my opinion.
Right. That
I've
one
been,
and
I've
Those
been
are all
listening to
really good.
this one by one, and I'm not happy with the
Oh,
outtakes.
hello.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I could say a lot of things. Make love, not war. Yeah, I've read some of. I don't want to say. God, I want to say so much and I can't.
Maybe we should have the Partridge Family reveal now.
But I've read some. I've read some of those posts. They're not too nice sometimes. They're not too loving. God.
I don't know. We live at a time where like we're being watched by all these people, and some people love what we do, and other people are jealous of what we do and what we've got, and they want to bring us down. Like, oh, look at that Jeff Kendall, all those cats he's got.
All those cats. Oh no.
I know.
Yeah.
Just we hate Jeff Kendall. People are out there demonstrating with signs.
For me, yeah, right out there.
No, but what Tim was said about let's go back to the mind games. I'm all for that. But if there's any more, any talk now that I'm here, I don't know.
I know people are jealous. People are jealous.
Not
Yeah.
all. I'm being fair. Some are, some aren't. Some
Yeah.
just crazy. Some are just
You know.
crazy.
And they have the right to be jealous, and I have the right to ignore them, and that's the way I look at it.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh, well, thank you, George.
Thank you, George. We try.
Thanks,
Yeah,
George.
even with the
George?
Yeah.
Thank you, George.
We
Yes.
try.
Yeah. What? Positivity is rarer than a Black Sabbath record at a church sale.
This is true. This is true, Dan. Sometimes I just want to turn it off. This stuff I hear arguing about a pressing of a get out of here. A pressing of a record. I don't want to hear that. Hey, Kimba, what's up?
Hey, Kibba.
Oh, Kimba.
So,
I know. Look at all the people that are suddenly
Yes.
joining all at once. Isn't that nice? It's so nice that I can't find my.
Hi,
I bid you welcome.
Lars.
I can't really talk about mind games going back to because I've only heard the stuff they posted on
Right.
YouTube, which has mostly been the element mixes, which is a keyboard from a song, and that's it.
Yeah.
And, that's what can I say? Yeah, that was a keyboard from that song, all right.
I've tried to
That's
find
all I can
it.
say about it.
To me, I've tried to find it as many places,
And I hate
like a
people,
couple of
too.
greatest hits comps and mind games, and just see what it kind of sounds different in every CD. They've done a little something to it.
Well, I don't know. So I'm not wild about the I don't know if it's elements. There's elementals,
Yeah.
and I'm not too wild about those.
Well,
But
for all you people that came in late, Tim will tell you what he did with his mind games.
Well, I made a remix.
Yeah.
But you did a remix. This is a
I
Tim
took,
Allen.
I took the Elements mix and I just overlaid it over the Ultimate mix from 7 years ago or whenever it was, and it was, I liked it. It added a little bit to it. It spaced the vocals out, to put the vocals way up front, which was nice, and I liked it.
Make sure you put the horns on.
There's no horns in mine, but you can do these mixes as long as there's not drums in them. These mixes are easy to do. Drums will screw things up, but if there's no
Yeah,
drums,
but I'm hearing people are kind of liking the 2002 mix better than the current one.
Yeah, well, wait and see.
I generally do on all of those, and it's not just John. I like George's 2000 mix of All Things Must Pass better than the.
Yeah, it sounds like a little bit of a disagreement on that too. But to each their own, eh?
Yeah,
Yes, to each his own.
Yeah.
If you want to buy it, buy it. If you don't want to buy it, don't buy it.
Yeah, but you got to buy it to find out whether you like it or not. Basically. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, like, if you get it and all of a sudden, oh my gosh, look at this guitar way up here. Where are the horns? Then they're gonna say this was a lot of money. I could have went to Chick-fil-A instead.
But I find it interesting no matter what. I mean, I liked, for instance, I love the Double Fantasy strip mix that they did.
Oh, I like that one too.
They took stuff off of that and all that. And I like that. I think that's cool. So for me, I like not hearing things as much as I like not hearing things that weren't there. I also like not hearing things that were there. It just creates a new version of the song. I like that.
Well, there was no danger with that. That album, like, really not known well. It's not like big or anything. It's just a side thing, right? That kind of like not really known publicly. It's considered the regular Double Fantasy songs are pretty much still considered the ones. You don't usually hear.
Yeah.
When you hear Watching the Wheels on the radio, it's from Double Fantasy. I don't want them to. I don't want them to replace anything with any of these new.
Well, they're not. I don't think they are. I don't think they ever will. It's just
when they
new. When One Hand Clapping comes out, the new Junior's Farm isn't going to replace the studio version.
That's a different thing. I know when people are trying to make points, I get it, but when it's totally different, that's a live version. You don't.
But it's alive in the studio version. It's not like alive in front of an audience version. So it almost makes it an outtake. In my eyes, it makes it an outtake.
No, I know, but they're
You're
not
playing live, not in front of an audience. It's an outtake.
And by the way, the Junior's Farm on that one I found out on Two Legs last night is a hybrid of different versions together, not just the One Hand Clapping.
Oh, okay.
Version.
Hey, Trish. Yeah.
So you know that.
Okay.
Probably, I'm assuming that 1985 will be a hybrid too. It always has been. I'm assuming.
I don't know, but I mean, I'm just saying it's not like they took the Junior's Farm single and just played around with it or anything. They just have a live in studio live version.
No, my main question was if when they get around to reissuing Double Fantasy, will they reissue Double Fantasy and Milk and Honey as two separate albums? Or they put it all together, it's in the same sessions.
There's more money to be made if they do it that way.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh.
I was just wondering.
So like when they get around to doing Double Fantasy, does that mean they'll make Yoko's voice up in the mix? Oh boy. Yeah. We're looking forward to that. Hello, Dusty. Hello.
Hi, Dusty.
Hi, Dusty.
It needs more horns, apparently.
Yes.
If you buy it, the buy it right. Well, gotta hear some more of it. Service charge, the code went up. They need the money. Do you think they should separate Yoko's chocolate? No.
No, because that was the whole idea of it.
Yes.
The dialogue between man and husband and wife.
Right.
That was the whole idea of it.
Yes.
I am not.
I like Dave Mason. He was an original member of Traffic, and he had his one big solo hit. We Just Disagree, So he's not bad.
I'm not into Lou Reed.
I know you. I saw you show that before. Jeff did.
I mean, I just it was a buck. I like one song on there. He kind of sounds
Guess
like
which one?
David Bowie. Yeah, he kind of sounds like David Bowie, so it's there. So
I like Lou Reed, so
I didn't even like that song.
well, that's okay.
Whoa, what was that?
What was that? We have a motorcycle gang outside.
No, that just sounds like you're growing up into lions there, Jeff.
No, well, my cats are asleep.
Mm.
So you're not hearing any meow.
It's not a group; it's an individual, and whoever it was, I don't recall, but the name is on the album cover that's next to the record.
Just go look it up.
But I have to. I'll be right back.
Have to see.
Go look it up. Yeah.
Oh, he's going to find out. Okay.
Yeah, easy way to do it. Yeah. I know, Jeff, you've got a tiger.
Well, if they get a little hungry, yeah.
Her.
Mm-hmm.
Get out the Purina cat chow.
But right now they're all sleeping till about 4, and they want food. Yeah, they're waking me up at 4 o'clock.
Daddy, wake up! We want food.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. They sound like tigers. Ah. Oh well. But yeah, I guess we have to agree to disagree or something or other.
I mean, it's just a release, and I happen to like John Lennon. I'm going to buy the 2 CD set. I'm getting the one hand clapping for Father's Day, and so, that happens.
Oh, Robert.
Oh, hey, Robert P.
Just got into a 6-hour pool pizza party.
Ooh, that's lots of pizza.
He is sunburnt and tired.
Yeah, I bet you are.
It was like 90 degrees here today.
hello, Robert.
There's always something about the kids.
Yeah, I know. I went out in it. I took a walk to the grocery store and almost got hit 3 times by people on bicycles on the sidewalk who refused to use the bike lane. So I gave the last one shit. I had enough. So I just stopped the last one. I says, "You guys lobbied for bike lanes. We gave you bike lanes. You're on the sidewalk. Get off the sidewalk."
How old were they about?
37?
Oh, so they say, "Shut up, Grandpa. Yeah. Mind your own business, Grandpa."
I think something.
Oh yeah, yeah. See, I get up and give them their food and then climb back into bed. See, so they're happy with that. So.
Just put them in the closet.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, you should chase them around with a fly swatter.
I do. You know what hurts worse than a fly swatter? A yardstick. Oh, they don't like being busted with a yardstick.
So now we know what you do on your when you're not on this show.
Yes, I bust my cats behind with a yardstick so they want to be quiet.
Well, Paulina said she's never purchased any of the previous remix album of John, but I'll purchase this one.
What's the reason for this one? Is it your favorite?
Maybe it's because it's the most recent. Maybe it's going to be the best.
Because there's a lot of reappraisal of this album. I'm finding, but a lot of people. Well, before not with this release, but before this, me personally, it's still number 4 for me.
Wow.
For me, it's a temporary album. AOR on this one.
No, after I watched Joe talk about it, he talked me out of it. Really.
Well, get a load of this. I talk myself out of something. You know what? And it's still thinking about it. Really, not just saying it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm thinking of canceling the Cube, the big giant box.
I wouldn't be surprised if you could, or if you even should.
It's up to you because you got that thing from the Lennons. So
yeah. So
but that's what everybody's going to. Everybody's going to think, "Oh, you got a free one. I doesn't need the other." No. I wanted both originally. I wanted the one that I got, the standard edition that I got as a gift, to be the one I will open and play a lot, and on the shelf with the other ones, and then just have the box set on the side.
Paulina does love mind games.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, with Mind Games, wasn't he trying to rebound from the bad taste in your mouth from sometime in New York City?
That's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Because
know.
I always loved that song, the single.
Yeah, I'll tell you something else. I got like this morning. I put on the Blu-ray. There's 2 Blu-rays that come with this thing, and I put them on. I'm not going to listen to them because they're the same. Just the albums with whatever Dolby Atmos or whatever, and I only have my TV
Mhm.
to watch it. I don't have like a system hooked up to it or anything. But anyway, it's supposed to be the extras are supposed to, or some of the extras supposed to be on there. So the hidden extras. That's another thing I haven't gotten into yet. I don't want to do a mini rant here, but you got to really be a detective to figure out these extras. And I'm not into that, because he was figuring, Sean, that because it's mind games, let's play games, and I'm
Mhm.
like, I'm not digging it. Like I just happened to I was playing the track. I want to see, let's see what these sound like, and I was bouncing. They had the regular 12 tracks listed, and I had my TV or DVD remote, Blu-ray remote, and I'm going through them, and then I'm like, well, wait a minute, I want to go back to the beginning of this song. I pressed the reverse button to go to the beginning, and as I heard the reverse button, guess what? I'm the greatest popped up on the side. So
Mm.
I'm oh,
Aha!
I've
The
got
demo.
lots of versions of I'm the greatest already.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need this one extra one here, you know. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, what? And then like, let me try something else. I put another disc on. I went reverse, reverse, reverse. And after a while of doing that, Rock and Roll People pops up. I'm like, look, I'm just lucky I happened to reverse because I wanted to hear an earlier part of the track again.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a fluke that I did that. But now this thing about you have to have an ultraviolet light, and you got to
Oh yeah.
spin around, spin around 3 times. You got to say a chant, go backwards, go forwards, up and down. Then the thing appears. I don't need that.
Thank
You
you,
know?
Robert.
Yeah, I saw that on the Andrew Dixon video
If
as well.
Yeah.
you have an older DVD player that still has random, if you hit that random button, it will play everything on any disc. So it's a way to find your hidden tracks, because if you hit random, it will play everything on that disc. It doesn't care what it is.
Imagine what you can do with $1,300 instead of having a cube.
It's more like 1,600 with the
Oh,
shipping.
With the
taxes.
shipping.
So the thing I want to know is I'm watching it on the TV today, listening to I put the regular CD on, the album CD. There's 12 tracks, quote 12, but there are 90 listed. I
Mhm.
mean, so you put it on there, and after you're done with track 12, 13 comes up, and you can see on the TV screen it says 0 seconds to 24 seconds. It's 24 seconds long, track 13, but there's no sound, nothing. It just goes to the end. 24 seconds of silence. I joked around that I thought maybe these were Utopian national anthem outtakes, because from 13 to 90, they're just 24 seconds of silence. And I'm like, there's got to be something you're supposed to do. Press something, go backwards, go this or that. Maybe. So I went through all of them just to see. I didn't play the 24 seconds of silence 80 times or whatever the hell it is. I didn't do that, but I kind of bound, and nothing changed. It was just a second. It's like it was the same all the way through. I thought maybe track 48 would be like a bonus surprise Easter egg, and I'm just not into this whole thing. Like play the games, do this. If I was like 20 years old, maybe I want to play the game. I don't. Just put the damn extra tracks on there. You know.
Mhm.
That's the
Put 'em on.
mind games. They're playing mind games with you. Yoko had a
Yeah.
soccer note for the 24 seconds. Yeah, well, I don't know, but must have been a lot of Utopian stuff. It was silence.
I bet there was.
I don't know what that was about, but there's obviously some stuff on there if you know how to, access it. But I'm not going to play Sherlock Holmes with this thing. I mean, come on. Eventually people will find out and spread the word, and say
Mhm.
this is what you're supposed to do, or this is what.
There's a trick to doing it. Maybe you're supposed to play it at a different speed or something.
I don't know.
What's with the Easter eggs that you gotta?
That's what I'm talking about. I don't know. What the Easter eggs are. I don't. And it's not worth anything. they're not worth enough to go through all of that. Some of the stuff they have on there, a version of Matchbox or something, in the studio, joking, goofing around doing Matchbox, Heartbreak Hotel, little jamming. It's like, I got lots of that stuff on records and CDs, bootlegs. I don't need to play with this.
It's bad enough when they got the DVD menus that they say, "Oh, there's Easter eggs if you go
Yeah,
up, left, and you get a bonus."
it's like that, I guess, in a
Yeah.
way, but not as easy to access.
Jeff, your kitties are awake. Yes, they're sleeping. Yeah, sure they are. Get the yardstick out.
But I did like the evolution. The evolutions disc made up for a lot of it to me. When I got to the
Mhm.
evolution disc, I liked that a lot.
Oh.
Different phases of a
What,
song.
6 CDs worth of material to go through.
Yeah.
Oh, this could be it right here. You get the Utopian National Anthem original mix, 2024 remix, Elemental mix, Evolution documentary, and the unreleased 12-inch mix. That's all those.
Yeah, the Utopian National Anthem disco single.
And if you want to get technical about it, I think the Utopian National Anthem on the album quote that they have on the disc is 4 seconds long, which is nothing. I think it's supposed to be 6 seconds if you want to get technical. You can see the number of seconds. It's supposed to be 6 seconds if you want to be fanatical about it. You can make that right, the right length.
Gosh. No, they're promising you material, but not giving it to you unless
It's there somewhere, I guess, but
But if you just put it in your regular CD player, it just comes up as silence. So, but
and I didn't know what I was thinking. I was under the impression Yoko wasn't too involved with this, but she's all over that. You could, talking with the the evolution mixes, some of the studio sessions. He's asking how's that your sound? Oh, it sounds good, or whatever. So she's there.
the stars
Yeah.
of 54 sing the Utopia.
Stars
Stars on 45, maybe.
Yeah, that claptrap, whatever it was.
Oh, it's into a treasure hunt.
Oh,
that
okay.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
One game's treasure hunt.
Of course, yes.
I'm gonna let Andrew do the treasure hunting. Let him do all the hunting, figuring it out.
Oh, and I should say, somebody might figure this out and make a YouTube video, but I figured out the Mind Games album. Then everybody will want to buy it just to play with the.
Yeah, and what I find rather curious, for lack of a better word, is I was just happen to check out the Steve Hoffman forums to read what they were saying about this. And I guess it's Andrew who's on there, and he's like finding out all these answers. This is what you do. This is what you do, and blah blah blah. So I'm thinking, somebody's talking to him. He's talking to somebody.
You'll find the buried horns.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want the saxophone on One Day at a Time when he's going through the run through. It's there. You hear him doing the saxophone. I mean, in the in the sessions, not in the proper release.
Oh wow! He spent $1,600 to listen to Groovy Lisa.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Oh, wow.
No, it's nothing wrong with that. If it was anybody else, nobody'd say a thing. It's just the same old thing.
Well, if it was the same old thing, nobody would buy it. So that's why they took the horns out and got the guitar up and took the woo-woos out.
And that also, don't forget the end of not many people are that fanatical if they know it. I guess at the end of I See Miss N, where after the guitar solo ends and it's the end of the song, you're supposed to get like a reverberating sound. It almost sounds like, I don't know if it's a synthesizer or something. It's supposed to go like woo 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 woo. That's how it ends, and they don't have that anymore.
It's just as much as like taking got blisters on my fingers off. You're looking forward to that.
Yeah, but like I say, even if you want to make some changes, okay. But I don't understand a change like that, like making I've got blisters on my fingers very quiet. That I don't understand. That kind of change.
Yeah, but it's a favorite part. Everyone wants to hear that part.
Well, it's not on the mono mix, the original mono mix, even, right? He doesn't. The song doesn't come back
Mhm.
on the original mono mix.
yeah.
That's why I don't like the mono white album mix.
It's awful. It's awful.
I like the mono, but again.
We disagree on a lot of things, Tim and I. It's just the way it is.
Yep,
Yeah.
I like the
You
mono.
just sit right next to Joe. Joe and Tim can have the fisticuffs with each other.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but
Mm.
No, Queen, but no Zeppelin.
Oh, same thing.
Mhm. Yeah, pretty much.
Same thing.
It sounded good.
Mhm. Yes. Uh-oh, might be time for a commercial. That kind of,
It is.
hang on, commercial.
I'm in my 80s and I feel great.
Oh, okay.
that's hilarious. That's no jump, man.
Wasn't a
I
very
hope I
long
can jump that high when I'm in my 80s. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope I'm alive in my 80s. Yeah.
I'm in my 60s and I feel great. I
It's about the size.
did it. I did it.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh no, the Newtonian national anthem is playing right now.
Yeah. We were talking about one hand clapping, Robert P. Mhm.
Well, there's not much to say at this point.
It's coming out
Yeah, when is that coming out?
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Whoa.
I'm supposed to get together with Anthony. God, it's a big thing where I have my car going into the shop tomorrow to get work done on it, and I didn't realize I forgot that it was the one hand clapping release. So
When it's jumping. Hmm.
I have a video of it on that reissue of Band on the Run, and it actually sounds pretty good. So
yeah, I don't know why they're not putting it out like visually. They said they don't have really good master of it.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't think they
It
do. I
sounds
think it's just shot on video and shot rather
Yeah,
than
just put it
recorded.
out however you have it, like that. The best you can do with it. Say that little thing at the beginning. Your elements. This is the best elements we have, or something.
But I think they put it out in the Band on their own
Yeah,
box
that's what
set.
we're saying. Yeah.
And it's not great, and they have put it out, but it's just not great. It's not even good. The James Paul McCartney special looks way better than that does, and that doesn't look very good.
Well, they'll put that out next.
probably.
As soon as Paul runs out of material to put out, I've got some old.
Yes,
That's
more
the way it
stuff.
always goes. That's nothing new with
Yeah.
any artist.
Because that reissue of Let It Be on Disney looked beautiful. All the videos I've ever seen is all grainy looking, and now it come out remixed. It looks great. In my opinion, on Disney Plus.
Yeah, the mono of I've Just Seen a Face is unreal.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And that should be the next reissue, I guess, Rubber Soul, if they ever get around to it.
Nobody knows.
2026. Yeah.
Well, if they're going to have something out for Christmas, I guess it'll be just Let It Be, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
on this.
Oh. No, probably the Beatles' first U.S. visit footage with new found footage and stuff of their first America arrival. I hear.
Oh. They'll show them landing at JFK. And I've been there.
Yeah.
I was there.
You were right there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the talk is that there's not going to be a Rubber Soul this year. There's a talk in the circles, but
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Mhm. I want a remix of the Beatles story. Mm. Oh dear. James McCartney is stalking Dusty on Facebook. Whoa.
I've seen him. He's also did some stuff on talking about 1964 and everything on YouTube, I believe, as well.
Well, good luck with that, Dusty.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds frightening.
Mm-hmm. I hope Peter Jackson will get after the Shea Stadium concert. I think that would be really good.
That would be good.
Yeah, with the opening acts and everything.
that's what I like. A nicely done documentary.
Yeah, and the whole concert.
Looking for my stop cam. Oh, there we go.
That would be good.
Excuse me for a second.
Okay, hurry back.
Yes, running.
Okay, what's next? What was that? Like you shot a buffalo. Yeah, there is. I've seen a Ruddles. There's a Ruddles, either a Facebook or a YouTube account. There's all kinds of Ruddles stuff up now.
Yeah, this is a response to Dan Gocher or whatever
Okay.
that wants to know if there's a CD bootleg of a Beatles story. No, there's not.
Well, yeah. Oh man.
I know where you got that one.
Well, there is like Paulina said, there is a Beatles story out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I think it's out on Japanese metal or something.
I don't understand Japanese. I don't speak Japanese.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Japanese.
I bought the album of it back in the 70s, and I was so disappointed. I thought it was, ugh.
Oh, really?
Mhm. Oh, well.
Everything. Yeah. And now your host for the evening, the Bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here they are, the Ruddles. Let's bring them on.
The Ruddles. Yes.
Yeah. They did release a nice version on the 2014 CD box US album set.
Mhm. Okay.
A nice version of the Beatles story.
Beatles story.
Mhm.
You can send James one. How nice!
Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice. Yes. Elvis on Stage album, if you like chatter, or is it the Boney Rolls? I don't know where they're getting these from. I don't know. Whatever. Oh. Yes. So what time is it? Oh, we got another 45 minutes left to kill. Ooh. Wow.
It's a long time.
I want the afternoon concert of the concert for Bangladesh. Why, is it any better than the first one? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, not yet. I it's not officially summer yet.
It was 90 degrees here today, so it's summer.
Yeah, thank God. I don't care. I'll take it. I love warm
Looks like
weather.
Jeff ran and got something.
Someone was yapping a bit too loud, and I just had to.
Oh, did you take the yardstick to them?
Yardstick's in the bedroom.
Oh, well, once they see the yardstick coming, they should be getting it.
No, they scatter. Yeah, when they see the yardstick.
They scatter like, oh no!
Ah, yeah.
Here comes that guy again with the yardstick. Joe, I know you're going to be honest in your mind games review, but a part of you is a bit nervous this time around.
All I can tell you is I'm going to tell it like it is, and that's it. Marcus, it's the way I do things.
Very honest. He's very honest. Yeah. We couldn't clean that up no matter what it would take. Don't know.
I didn't know they were at Woodstock.
Yeah, give them an inch, take a yardstick.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah,
right.
but they see the yardstick, they all scatter like,
Oh, yeah.
run, get out of here.
No, we're sorry. Yeah. We'll be
Yeah.
quiet.
Nice and quiet now, eh?
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Yeah, and
Wait
did you bring the yardstick back with you, like to shake it?
I'll wait about 2:00 in the morning. I'm good and asleep, and I thought, oh, get out of here. Like they have a
Ice
party.
water out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's one thing that Joe does. He's honest
To a fault.
to a fault. Yeah. Okay. Britain is a lot cleaner place, thanks to Paul.
That's good.
That's nice, yes.
I read where Donnie Harrison said they're working on living in the material world. Does that mean it'll be a while? You think next year?
Yeah, I think maybe like 38 or something. Maybe it'll be ready.
2038?
I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know. He did say that is in the works, and maybe
we're working on it.
Bangladesh also again, which I've
Mhm.
said. I think I got an okay Bangladesh at this point, but it's not me. It's just my opinion.
Mhm.
Other people want it.
Oh,
Why
Peter,
does
where do
he
you get the idea that we're all listening to Eminem?
Oh, that's I wouldn't even take that Eminem seriously. Eminem is a candy, and that's the end of it. But
Mhm.
what were you saying, Tim, about
I don't
Bangladesh?
understand why like the Harrison estate and the other people don't do albums that haven't been done yet. Like there's never been a I mean, there's been reissues, but there's never been anything like a 2 or 3 records or anything of like 33 and a third or the George Harrison album or why do they keep doing the same one? There has been a reissue of Living in the Material World with bonus cuts. It wasn't very many bonus cuts, but it has been done. There's a little box that you could get it in. I don't, you know,
Mm, yeah.
next. Just,
We have some advice for Jeff here. Cats are ruthless if they do something. If you do some what? Yeah, if Jeff does something they don't like, you'll get a clawed foot at 3 in the morning because they hold grudges.
And then they get it harder.
Then you get it harder.
Mm.
Ooh.
you know.
Steve Miller was known to
Yes.
sample himself.
Only people know just how to talk to people.
Oh, Butterflies, I think maybe one of their best albums because it was the last one that Graham Nash was a part of. That's an excellent album.
There you go. You heard it here from the biggest Hollies fan in the
You
universe.
get if you get by the way, if you get out of the blue, I'll say if you get the Mind Game set in some of the sessions, you get to hear John mention Ruth Buzzy.
Ooh, what you laughing, I guess.
Ooh.
Mentions Ruth Buzzy,
Mhm.
and oh, what the heck else? There was something else. I can't remember it. Short term.
I wonder what that brought him. Joe, what's your favorite solo Beatles video?
Oh, there's a bunch of them. Crackerbox Palace is one. Coming up, with all the characters in it is another one.
Say.
Um,
Mhm.
I like Take It Away.
It's okay. It's not as bad as everybody thinks it is. It has 3 or 4 songs I think that could have made pretty good singles.
I
But they
thought
probably
there was
sing
some
things
back again,
so.
right? I wonder if it's even returnable. Like I said, I'm still hemming and hawing with this. I'm not sure yet
Yeah.
because I'm of the feeling maybe that this is this is enough.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Tell him that you know Sean.
Yeah.
Sean said I could do it. Like, take this back. Give me that $1,600 back. I gotta eat. Gotta feed my cats.
Joe doesn't have cats.
I like cats.
You
I
don't,
like
have to,
cats,
you don't have to know that.
Yeah.
but I don't want the responsibility around here, even if I could have them.
They might get the yardstick.
No, the first album without Graham was the Hollies Sing Dylan because Graham wanted out. They were planning on doing that, and he said no. He got out of it. Yeah.
That's not why he left, but yeah.
Yeah, he wanted his
Same time.
songs to be but it's
he wanted he wanted more. He wanted to be more than a guitar player for the Hollies.
Mm-hmm.
So.
What did you want to play? Cowbell?
No, he wanted to sing.
Sing and have his own songs written.
He had a lead singer. He sang some, but he wanted to sing.
Well, he said in his book he wanted more meaningful songs, but like these pop little ditties. And he said, for instance, they had a single called Jennifer Eccles.
Mm-hmm.
I love Jennifer Eccles. He said that's exactly the kind of stuff he doesn't want to do anymore. So that's why he was in Crosby, Stills and Nash. So.
Yeah. Oh. Tim, do you like the 13th floor elevator?
Yep, I do. I like Garage Rock. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
think the first album is as great as a lot of people do, but I like them.
The Beatles TV movie from '81.
What TV movie?
I'm trying to think. What
If
was-
you're talking about that one, Birth of the Beatles, that was more
Yeah.
like 78 or something.
Yeah, that was late 70s.
79, something like that.
yeah, 1981.
I think it was 79, I think.
It's not Two of Us, is it?
Mhm.
Or did that come later?
It's not what? What?
Two of Us
Oh, no, that's 2000.
later. Beatle movie from 1981.
It's probably Birth of the Beatles, if I got to think.
Mhm.
Backbeat was 94.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, he
opposed
didn't
to it.
like it. He didn't like it at all. No.
I wouldn't have liked it either.
Yeah,
But he wanted to
that's
leave the group
why he
anyway.
left, but it
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
help matters any.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's what he said in his book. Mhm.
Yeah, Paulina knows everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She probably read Graham's book too. So.
Yeah, I mean, people don't realize. Less than 2 weeks after Graham Nash left the Hollies, he was on stage at Woodstock,
Yeah,
singing with Crosby and Nash. I mean, 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, he was already on stage with Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
So, did you like the movie Nowhere Boy?
For the 100th time, no.
You heard it here. Quit asking.
You might not have heard it before. You might not have heard it before. Me.
Wow. Kim was saying that was the birth of the Beatles.
They didn't in Birth of the Beatles. They didn't use the real Beatle music.
No.
They had the
But
sound
that
of it.
might not have aired in the States till like 81 or something. It came out.
I definitely saw it on TV when I moved into my new house in '79. One of the first things, February '79.
There's edited versions of that, and because it was a British movie, I mean, there's nudity in that movie. It was clearly they weren't
Yeah,
showing it
it's
in
a
America
theatrical thing.
on TV.
Huh.
I don't think
Yeah.
it was ever a theatrical film, but you could have after the watershed in England, you could have nudity in films. It was a British made-for-TV movie.
I don't know. Birth of the Beatles was a Dick Clark production.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah.
And Pete Best also was a consultant on it.
Yeah, that's true too. Yes. Paulina
Yeah,
did Maria
that's good
Graham
too.
saw the Hollies look through any window documentary. Ah,
Yeah. And he was so up, and he was so mad. Graham was so mad because the big hit they had right after he left was "He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother." So they had a very big hit without him. So yeah.
chocolate.
I love in if I remember correctly, I think there's a scene in Birth of the Beatles where George is singing "Don't Bother Me" or something in Hamburg, and it's like '63. He wrote it.
Yeah. Hey Robert P., how about a scoop of each?
I don't know. Wouldn't that be two flavors that kind of cancel each
Well,
other out or something?
You know, be
Well,
nice.
I'll pick chocolate if I have to pick only one.
Yes. Chocolate, it is. Yes.
But when I eat strawberry ice cream, I like to get a Hershey bar with no almonds and eat it with them. It's just the interesting taste, you know.
I don't want to talk about ice cream. Try not to think about
I
it.
haven't had ice cream in years, so
Birth of the Beatles had some nice, memorable scenes in it.
yeah.
John wearing the toilet seat over his head and jumping up and down on the stage until they went through. And
He's got some good line. I'm a patient man, Brian, but I'm losing my patience with you.
we're,
Yeah.
ooh, that was
And they kind of lovin's good loving, Epi.
and, them burning down the Captain Killer or something. You know, oops, sorry. Oh wow, Kim is gonna get rid of Nowhere Boy. Ooh,
Yeah, I mean, it's having no value to me, but I have it still.
Mm-hmm. It's hot here too.
Oh no, we're gonna hear how hot it is now for the next 3 months. Oh,
I had my hair conditioner on all day.
That's all you do.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Paul McCartney's stepmom and
Stepmom.
almost.
Now, wasn't that Paul McCartney's stepmom who was going to go to a Beatle Fest and didn't show up or something?
Oh yeah, yeah.
She'd be a guest and she didn't show up. Okay.
No, didn't see them. No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. There go those cats again. Boy,
Oh,
they don't shut up for long. Daddy.
you see, we have a couple of neighbors that have dogs, so they like to yap at the dogs, and dogs bark at the cats, and
Oh. Paulina went to the U.S. premiere of Nowhere Boy in Lake Las Vegas with the Quarrymen performing, hosted by Robin Leach. Wow. Fantastic. Oh, there's the kitties. There he is. Which one's that? That's swell. That's just swell. Yes. Okay. Thanks. Thanks for showing us. Too cold can kill you. Too hot can kill you. Yes.
Ice cream will kill you.
Everything will kill you. Everything will.
No. I don't. Well, wait a minute. I'm trying to remember. Like
Well, no, I think
Bungalow Bar.
always had a wrapper.
You know, you realize does Jeff realize he's muted?
well, popsicles were sold back in the '60s with the wrappers because they've had to have wrappers or they make a big mess.
Like, how could you sell popsicles without a wrapper?
Yeah,
But it was just a paper wrapper. They were sold
Yeah.
with just like you get them out of the box with that
Yeah, the
paper
box
wrapper
and the
on
paper
them. They were
wrapper.
sold like
Yeah.
that in
Mhm.
stores. So I mean, there was part of it exposed.
Eskimo
But
pies
nobody
too.
cared then.
Mm-hmm.
You never bought
Didn't
a
kill
popsicle.
anybody. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Makes
understand all
better
the-
sense.
You know, it
Mm-hmm.
was fine.
This is true.
Yeah, and there were you could save the wrappers and send them in for things. You know, like
Oh yeah, yeah.
send in 500 of these wrappers and you got a yo-yo or something.
Get 50 cents or something. Yeah,
Just like a yo-yo.
this is true.
Just like a
I
yo-yo.
know, 'cause we're reading, wow, if I got 5,000 of these wrappers, I could have a something. Really, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those orange push-ups are good too.
Oh,
You
I
never
gotta
worry about to the heat until you get old. You know. So
Big long popsicle was unwrapped.
No.
I don't even remember a big long popsicle.
It just had a paper
you
wrap.
have to have believe yeah. Have to be wrapped because they make a big mess. Mhm. Yeah, the orange push-ups are good. Mm-hmm.
We didn't have orange push-ups.
This is true.
Remember when a half gallon was a half gallon?
Mhm.
What is it now? ooh.
Yeah, pretty much.
I remember Lucky Charms sometimes.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Any good colored cereal will do.
Magically delicious.
I can attest to that.
Mm-hmm.
I have a big pool of tricks or something like that, and next thing you know,
Oh, those are good.
oh, is the Push and Daisy Cup the same thing? I don't know.
Oh no.
I don't know. Did anyone else ever make cars out of orange push-up containers? I don't know what an orange
I
push-up
made
is.
something.
We made houses out of popsicle sticks.
Yeah. Yeah, and you started
Not at the moment, no.
okay.
Toxic food coloring? Who knew?
Yeah, well, it was just 60s. Yeah.
Ooh. James found frosted.
There you go.
cream.
Now that's an idea.
Raisin Bran is one of my favorite cereals.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but how much does it take to, like, put sugar all over
That's an awful big bowl though you use for those.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Jeez.
You gotta start. You know, you need salad. You don't not cereal. Just talk to Mikey Arugula. He'll set you straight.
It's
Yeah, with
Dr. Salad time.
olive oil. Yeah,
I'll go over big.
Well, put a salad in that clear bowl.
yeah, that'd be good.
Oh, I know I'm a little round here.
Man, that's quite a change though. Cereal to salad, man.
Mhm.
Wow.
I know. Powdered Captain Crunch.
I used to
Yeah.
like Captain Crunch. I think the last time I had it, I got something. My stomach bothered me or something with it.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm talking about it within the last 10 years, not
I like Captain Crunch, but I think it's about the sweetest cereal ever made.
Mhm. Not us. No.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
$4.74. Yeah, the big ones are pretty good sometimes.
Well, if you'd like you to have the inside of your mouth get shredded after eating cereal, I don't think so. No. I avoided that long ago. My mouth is bleeding.
I don't eat that kind anymore. No. Like I said, I get that generic cereal that costs about $2.50, and I can eat it all week. Yeah.
Matchstick Man had a salad and 2 brownies. Not good, but the brownies were great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I like Fruity Pebbles. Hey, Mick 64. Why are we talking about all this stuff? Right, Mick, you don't eat that stuff. Do you know? There's a guy I know at the record store. He's 73 years old. He had cancer a year ago. He didn't want to get chemo, and he started doing complete what he calls carnivore diet. No sugar at all, no bread at all. Uh, just meat and little vegetables, things like that. Anyway, and without the chemo, he didn't want chemo, and he wanted to get rid of the cancer. He's cancer free. He looks great. He looks great.
Just like his diet?
He went with it. I've heard it, and then somebody told me at the store. I talked to somebody else. He said, "Oh yeah, a friend of his did that." I'm like, really?
Cereals don't tear up your mouth like they used to.
No.
You don't know the meaning of suffering. Well, Mix 64, that's all I eat, Captain Crunch.
No, he's talking about the carnivore.
Oh, it was a carnivore?
Well, that's the thing. I eat meat, of course, but it's never been my favorite thing, even when I'm a kid. I grew up, the bread, the sweets, the pasta. That's my favorite, pizza, that stuff, obviously. But, I'd have meat now and then, sure. But to just have only meat, wow. I don't know.
You have meat for breakfast?
Yeah, I guess turkey. And he looks good, this guy. This guy looks good, really good.
Grape nuts and shredded wheat. At the same time?
1 scoop.
Mm.
Yeah.
Potato chips. No.
If I eat hot potato chips, I have a cold drink, so if I can wash it down.
You have something cold nearby for sure.
Yeah, if it's
Cold
hot.
drink.
Oh, sounds dangerous. I had hot chips once. Never again. No.
Oh yeah, you guys, man, with this food talk.
I don't know where this food talk came from.
Well, everybody likes it.
Everybody likes food talk. Time for recipes.
Yes.
5 eggs? Oh no.
Not anymore.
That's too
Not
many.
anymore.
Every day 5? No.
5. Wow.
I do 3. Maybe 2 or 3, but I don't know.
I don't do it anymore.
No, I'm gonna have my protein.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need protein. That's
Maybe
for
a bowl
damn
of cereal. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I have some hash browns, little potato square things, like
And then spaghetti, right, Doc?
Not for breakfast.
Spaghetti?
Not for breakfast. No. Then I have English muffins.
Yeah, I know eggs are a superfood, but
orange juice.
Yeah.
no.
I have cranberry juice myself.
Orange juice is sugar.
Keeps my kidneys in good shape.
Eggs are a superfood.
Yes, I know.
I thought it was
I want 5 of them a day, though.
I thought beets was a yes. I just had my superfood and all these beet things.
I got news for you. I ate 2 days in a row. I went and got beet salad at the deli, in a little half a pound. I was so disappointed. My pea didn't even turn red. I was looking for it to turn red, and it didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Tufty likes turkey bacon.
Mm-hmm.
He taught himself to like it.
Mm-hmm.
Forced himself to like it. Uh,
Doc's got an atrocious diet, Doc
I
does.
don't know. No juices, too much sugar. Oh, but I love orange juice. Now.
But that's not the point.
I don't want to get scurvy.
But I love orange juice.
I drink sugarless cranberry juice.
Mm-hmm.
So
What's that taste like?
sugarless cranberry juice.
Tastes like nothing.
I mean, it tastes good.
No, of course it does.
You got to force yourself to drink it.
But it's the ocean spray. It's not Joe Blow's cranberry juice. It's the real McCoy. And it tastes pretty good.
There's nothing else in there if you read the label. It just says ingredients: cranberries and water.
Yeah.
This I don't read the label, but it's that
There you
brand.
go.
The ocean spray brand. It's no
Read it.
sugar. So
It's try faking.
I get real bacon.
Mm-hmm.
I can take my bacon, fry it up in a pan.
Oh, remember that commercial?
Yeah, that's
With
what
the hot girl,
Yeah.
that hot woman. She's a milf. She's
Yeah.
Jeez,
I'm a
man.
woman.
That was like a perfume or something, right?
Anjali.
Yeah, that was okay.
That's when commercials were commercials. And the short shorts commercials. You remember who wears short shorts with those girls with the shorts? No, the Nair spray was for Nair.
The 70s. Wow.
I've got 2 comps. I don't have any of them. One might be one of their albums. I'm not sure.
Oh, I
One
have
might
stuff
be
to
the
show.
first album and I have a comp.
Okay.
I think.
We've
Yes.
got time.
You heard about the box set CDs that I got? 3 of them. I got to get them.
I'm going, people. Joe's going to get something and show us. Yes. Be exciting. Yes.
Don't go away.
Don't go away. We'll be right back after this message.
I'm the spot maker. I live in your dishwasher, spotting and...
Oh, no, Joe came back.
Here I am. Well, I sold a bunch of records, Beatles records, behind Beatle records, and I got some decent money for them.
Okay.
And then I've been thinking about Nat King Cole lately, believe it or not, and listening to some tracks, and I said, I'd like to get a nice collection of his. And I was looking at this box, and the guy said to me after I sold the records, "Why don't you just take that for nothing?" So he gave me this for free. Nothing.
I have disc 4 from that.
The
Weirdly.
best cartoon ever.
I'm sorry, Tim. What'd you say?
I have disc 4 from that. Weirdly.
Yeah,
Long
there's 4.
story of how I got it. I
4
have
discs
disc
in
4
it.
from that.
And then I looked at 2 other boxes, and they had no prices on these. Let me get them. Now the first one is kind of a no-brainer, I guess, for me. I mean.
Oh yeah.
Simon and oh God, there's something in there that fell out anyway. And it's got nice books. And I told you, people say CDs aren't much to look at, like records. But when these kind of things are nice,
Yeah.
And all right, so I had this one, and then this one is I don't know what possesses me sometimes, but I did get this was another nice look, the Columbia one though, not the Capitol, the Columbia. It might be a little tough, but oh God, the book is I think the book's supposed to be attached and it got loose, And I said, okay, how much for these, And he said, well, just give me 20 for both at like 10 each, which wasn't really bad, There's 3 discs in this one, and there's like supposed to be 97 tracks on this one.
Wow.
Or something. I think they said 97. Where did I read that? I don't remember where I read that, but I thought it said nice. That sounds like a lot, but whatever. There's a lot.
No,
Let's put it that way.
it's not a lot. It's only 25, less than 25 songs a
Oh
disc.
yeah,
That's not
yeah.
a
There's
lot.
4 discs in it, but I mean, I'm like, then I got into the CD thing again. I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh, that's nice. Oh man, there's a lot of nice box. They have tons of box sets used, and I checked the discs to make sure they're not scratched or anything. And I'm like, oh, CD, and I'm like, this is so great, you know, they're so nice.
Look at Dusty got Simon Garfunkel collected works, 5 albums for
Mhm.
$3.
3 bucks.
A bargain. That's a bargain. Yeah.
And James, how
Oh
did you
yeah.
know? There, I'm done. James asked me a question and he's right, and I don't know how he knows. Am I being spied on?
Because Robert says I have all this. Robert says I have all the Sinatra. Forgot about that.
Hmm.
Columbia era puts me to sleep. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, that. It's just not very exciting. There's once in a while there's a song called Castle Rock that's really good, and there's a couple of others that are really good, but for the most part, it's just because that's the way music was. Music in the '40s is watch an Abbott and Costello movie, and you'll hear what music in the '40s.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I like a lot of those, but I like the Andrews sisters actually.
Yeah.
Well, I like that. I like that, but I'm talking about all the other ones that aren't the Andrews sisters. Not, it's just,
Yeah,
Wire Sisters.
that's a good.
I like lounge music, but I don't like that stuff.
Hmm. Oh, James wants to send Tim something.
Sure.
Okay. Why not? Sure. All right. Send me something.
I'm trying to figure out how to get you my address without doing it publicly.
Mm-hmm. Because he wouldn't want his mailbox just overflowing with gifts.
No. Yeah. I always wonder about people not giving out their address for that reason, but I don't just want to say it either.
Well, just Facebook him. Do it on Facebook.
Yeah, are you on Facebook? What are you on that we can talk, James? Because he asked me if I had a blue car, and I bet Tim drives a blue, and I do drive a blue car. I don't know how he knows that.
Ooh, he is spying on you. Yeah, you give out.
You have my mailing address?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you can send me something. However, you have my mailing address. That's very. Okay.
Tim, you're going to have a pile in the corner of your room to rival Mikey
Arugula.
Irregular.
Irregular.
Irregular, yeah.
Irregular.
Okay.
I don't think so.
He's got some interesting stuff. Yeah.
Yes, James, you can send me something. That's fine. Thank you. Whatever it is. So thank you in advance.
Large boxes are appreciated.
Stop crying, man.
I love you, man.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay, but that's a video. That's a video.
So, I was gonna tell you, Doc, at Ollie's today, I know you've already done a review of it, but I know you'd be excited that they have it now. They had Little Debbie Swiss roll cereal at Ollie's.
There you go.
Crazy.
Hey, Doc. There's another one.
No, he's already done it.
You've done it. The little bitty Swiss rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's already done that one. But I saw it at Ollie's today.
How the heck is that cereal?
They sat in a boardroom and decided this would be a good idea for a cereal.
Poison.
So they did. I bought it because you see it on the shelf. I'm like, what the? It's trash. Like those are the ones I have to buy. The ones that make you go like, what?
Right.
Oh,
but
yeah, I agree.
I don't know why anybody can find your address. And proof is, I forget his name right now, but the guy that does is it yesterday's papers? He
Mhm.
he sent me stuff like 2 years ago, and I didn't know him from Adam. If anybody wants your address, they can certainly find it. It's not hard.
You can Google somebody's name, and it's
But
Mhm.
I've never gotten anything bad in the mail. People have sent me things, and I'm always
Yeah,
thankful
me
and
neither.
appreciative, and
Look at that. James is going to send you anything on Amazon you might want. He will send it to you.
you don't have to do that. So,
That's
if you
that's
want to send me
very nice.
something you have, go ahead. If you don't buy me something, go ahead. But I'm not going to tell you what to buy me. I'm just not going to do that.
In Alan's mailbox. It's just gonna be.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's real easy to find somebody if you know the real first name and your real last name and the state they live in.
Like I said, I've gotten stuff from people I don't know
Me too.
more than once in the mail. So it's
For
not,
me, for instance, Google Jeffrey Kendall, Oklahoma. And there's not too many Jeffrey Kendalls that live in Oklahoma. There's about 5 of them. So which one is me? So it's real easy.
So how do we figure it out?
Yes. This guy. Okay.
Okay,
The one that
James.
has 7 cats.
Yeah, the guy with the cats.
Oh, Tim showed
Well,
his
I've
ID.
probably done that.
Oh, okay.
Probably done that because
Mhm.
I'm not guarded like that. I don't care. What's somebody gonna do? Come and firebomb my house? Somebody's gonna drive 3,000 miles to come.
I don't know, Mr.
firebomb
Harrison. I have no idea.
I didn't.
Hey,
I didn't. I didn't hate the new Mind Games box, so somebody's gonna.
George
come and
Harrison once said, "I don't.
I
You
really-
worry about your safety." And he goes, "I know he's George Harrison, but he says, I don't think anybody. I don't know who would want to kill me." He said, "What interview I have."
We almost did. Yeah.
It's a dangerous place. It really is.
This world.
You have to guard your private.
I'm not exactly.
Never know.
These freaking live streams, man.
Who's watching? Who's
Who knows?
Could be some nefarious people watching right now.
Be somebody.
Yeah, Daryl's nuts about getting Arby's coupons in the mail.
Oh, okay. I just threw some away. I could have let you have
you,
them.
Daryl.
You let Arby's.
Yeah, Daryl's getting to be a pretty famous person in his own right.
Oh yeah, he's a great cartoon.
I got Subway coupons in the mail a couple weeks ago, and I forgot to use them.
Yeah, me too. KFC coupons.
Yeah, I get a ton of coupons. I rarely use them.
Once in a while, I remember about them.
Yeah, but it's a once in a long while.
Meow.
Yeah.
So
This
is something I talk about. I was overjoyed that I said I drove somewhere today. I'll tell you, I drove to Ithaca today, and there were 2 new roundabouts since the last time I went. Oh, joy! Why did they keep doing roundabouts? Are twice as dangerous as just having a stop sign or a red light, for one thing. And I just don't. Like,
Was there a shelter in the middle of it?
One is literally like 200 feet from one that already existed. They put in another one, and I'm like, why?
Driving around that state is getting dangerous, apparently.
No, I don't understand the world. I just know that highway departments will give cities mega bucks for putting them in. I don't know why, but they will. Because my city got one.
It makes the traffic flow so much better.
And they tore down 3 active businesses to do it. So now there's just vacant lots there so they can have a little bit of the space. Now there's 3 vacant lots that used to have thriving businesses on them. Yeah. Why? So they could put in a roundabout.
Ithaca. Yeah.
Sounds like the town I live in.
Yeah, I guess.
Ithaca is a nice town. It's just it seems way. It's just actually a smaller town than the town I live in,
Mm-hmm.
but the city I live in has a bunch of roads. Ithaca has like one main road, so it looks really busy when you go there because anybody that's going anywhere is on the same road. So it looks really busy, but it's actually not that big of a.
How many people live in Ithaca?
I don't know, 20 to 25,000. I'm guessing
About 25,000 here. Yeah,
it's
it's
my
real
town
close to
is
Oklahoma
now.
City and Norman. You know.
But we have many streets in my city where Ithaca has one main street, so everything is on it.
That's an idea.
Kimba must not be working tonight.
Yeah.
Wow.
Doesn't have. I guess doesn't have an early day tomorrow, so that's fine.
I don't know. Usually Kimba's always at work when we do these nighttime things. Not tonight. So, wow. Or maybe she's on break.
Yeah, she may be on a break.
And she comes and spends it with us. House
with the stream.
I heard you mention the space pirate.
Yeah, that was today's episode. Ew.
And that wasn't that the guy? I can't think of his name. The guy who murdered his
Albert.
Yeah, Albert Salmi. He murdered his wife and his kids and killed himself.
He looks like that. I gotta read about it.
It's terrible, but he did. He in the 80s. He did, or the 90s. He did that. It's terrible that happened, but you know.
Yeah, at the end of the episode, they were threatened by the garbage.
I can show this because.
Him.
There you go. For DC.
Oh, DC and the George Formby.
Great vaudeville music.
George Formby's greatest hits.
There you go.
And then some too.
That killed 30 seconds.
Let's take the pirate oath, matey.
Yes.
It's got that metal parrot.
Yeah.
Parrot.
Yeah. Is it okay if pirates say their prayers before they go to bed?
I remember Mutiny in Space. I hated that one. Season 2.
That's not one of my favorites either. But I don't like when they meet up with pirates and captains. And
There was one episode where they made a force field around the Jupiter 2 and it was plastic wrap.
Yeah.
Like, excuse me, you know?
Yeah.
I know it was the 60s, but at least aluminum foil, you know?
Well, yeah, they use saran wrap and they put them all around these post things.
Yeah, saran wrap.
And then I remember, I mean, if you want to get technical, I mean, I remember there's one call, I think it happened, they use that a lot, but there's one call, I think it's Prisoners of Space in season 2, and they're on trial or something, and the force field like appears like somebody makes it so they can't get out. It's like bing, 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 and it keeps like, but every time like another post appears, you see footprints in the sand like shifting. Because the workers
it was the 60s, so you know they didn't think of that.
Yeah, you know, that's what I mean. I enjoyed the damn thing, and now we will analyze everything too much, you know.
I know.
What's going on here?
I'm for fun.
He likes that. Yes, that's good.
Well,
yeah, tomorrow's episode is the Invisible Monster. Yeah, so Dr. Smith is already making a Ouija board and thinks it's his Uncle Thaddeus or something like. Oh,
I don't know why you watched the show. I don't understand.
I don't either. I watched it once. I bought the whole thing and I watched it once and I put it away. And
I love the show, but I mean,
I like it.
I love the show, but I mean, there's sometimes you have to like,
you do have to, but I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, Joseph Mantaneo.
Hey, hello, Joseph.
Hey.
But we're just about to, I'm just about to.
I knew what I could have showed Jeff, but that's okay. I'll show him later. I bought some stuff that Jeff would be interested in.
Oh, no, I don't want to show that before I go. Oh, hell with it.
Because we just have like a minute.
Yeah.
We can do it Sunday if you're here.
Yeah, we got like a minute left.
Yeah.
We're good.
Fine.
Doing
just
well.
doing dandy.
On Thursday night.
Yeah, but unfortunately, we're almost done.
I know.
Oh.
It goes just like that. We'll
Yeah,
be back
I know.
Sunday.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we only got like seconds left.
Mm-hmm.
Leon Redbone is
Yes.
vaudeville adjacent.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Hey, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for coming, Robert P. Thank you all. You other
Thanks
people
everyone for coming. Thank you, Snowman. Thank you, Tim Allen.
Thank you. And hopefully you all come back for more of this silliness.
Yes. See you Sunday.
Apparently Joe's afraid of the snowman.
Yeah, you know you're a Snowman.
That's true. That's
Really
true.
good nama guy. Yeah.
So
Until then,
come on back some other time, and you can
yes,
see. Let's do this again. Hey,
we'll talk about more stuff.
Yeah, like and subscribe, and
Yes.
and turn on your notifications, and watch us again. Okay.
Right.
Certainly.
All right.
There.